Just over a week away. Any other potential moves you foresee between now and then?
Yeah, there definitely are going to be some moves, and John Schneider hinted at that a couple of days ago when he said, just basically said there's going to be some more roster shuffling before next Tuesday. Which why Tuesday? Well, Tuesday is the day that players get paid if they're on the roster. So if you're going to make a move, you're going to make it before Tuesday, and only if you're going to swap out one player for another, you're going to do it by 1 p.m. Tuesday. That way you only have to pay one of those guys as opposed to both of them. So I think we are going to see some moves before next Tuesday. I mentioned this before, that they have 11 offensive linemen right now. John Schneider even said they considered keeping 12 just because of how scarce that position is. But you're not going to need 11 offensive linemen during the season. And I could see one of those young players kind of being swapped out for somebody else, and maybe you try to get that player on the practice squad. The one guy that comes to mind is Jalen Sundell, and he was one of the undrafted rookies that made this team really an amazing story because he did not sign with them, I think, until July, or at least at some point right before training camp started. And so to make the team as an undrafted rookie under those circumstances is pretty incredible, but you need some help at other spots. And so that is one position I could see them, maybe they hang on to him for a few more days just to give themselves some more time to see how Connor Williams is progressing. I think Sundell is on the roster right now as a hedge in case they don't feel like Connor Williams is going to be ready by week 1. But if they get more comfortable with that, you could see them swap him out for somebody else. And then in terms of a practice squad addition, you still need a third quarterback. And the guy to keep in mind is Jaron Hall. He was a 5th-round pick by the Vikings last year. A guy that I know the Seahawks had some interest in him and actually considered taking him on day 3 last year. He was just waived by the Vikings. So assuming he does not get claimed by another team and doesn't re-sign to Minnesota's practice squad, I could see the Seahawks maybe trying to get him on their practice squad as the third quarterback. I know P.J. Walker has been in the mix for that spot. That's what John Schneider told us the other day. But if it's not P.J. Walker, keep an eye on Jaron Hall as a potential QB3 option for Seattle.